Guys, Alexander here. So we're in the month of Aquarius, and this month is ruled by the planet Uranus. Uranus is an outer planet, so there's a lot of energy this month. It's a planet of innovation, electricity, rebellion, and life force or prana. It's almost like the air is electric. And I say air because Aquarius is an air sign. So there's a huge emphasis on our mentality and our thoughts. It's almost like the month of Aquarius, our thoughts are supercharged. So Aquarius can be broken down into three parts. The first part is from January 21st to January 29th, and it's represented by the Five of Swords. So how does this fit into Aquarius? It's not very obvious. Most of us think of a wild, free, and hippie-like archetype for the Aquarius sign. So how can this card be representing Aquarius? Well, this card teaches us to fight for what we believe in. We have three figures here, and one of them is defeated, one of them is succeeded, and one is walking away. These 10 days of the year challenge us and give us the boost of clarity to know how to pick our battles. The guy in the middle there, he's walking away. Not everything is worth fighting for, and sometimes we accumulate more karma by fighting for things, just like we can also accumulate karma by not fighting for things. We just need to make sure we know who the enemy is. And I can tell you without a doubt, the enemy is always ourselves, that we are our worst enemies. Even if we have enemies on the outside, it's just some unresolved part of ourselves manifesting to get us to confront it. So that's one way to look at this. Another way is to look at this card is to see these three figures as playing. And this tells us that this part of Aquarius, this part of the year, is a time when we can connect with others in a playful and fun way. Not everything has to be work and serious. So moving on, the second part of Aquarius is ruled by the Six of Swords, and that's from January 30th until February 8th. Again, we have more mental energy as displayed by the swords, but this time it's above the water, which represents our subconscious mind and our emotional body. We're moving into new realms, and we are guarded by our mindset, represented by the swords there in the boat. During this time of year, we are being pushed into new realities. It's a time of moving on and starting anew. Our challenge is to steer our life into the direction we wish. There could be currents pushing us one way, and we need to stay true to ourselves. We will do well to help others and to allow others to help us, because we never know what the karmic balance is. Don't be fooled into thinking that this card is depressing. Of course it can be, as with all the archetypes, but it's our mental mind. Our challenge is to uphold a strong, positive mentality which blocks out doubt and pessimism. This is a prerequisite to have our dreams manifest. If we have the true desire to serve humanity, we need to purify our ego nature. Anything else, such as freedom fighting or protest, just adds more negativity. We can purify any hopelessness that we have into trust. We can purify any pessimism into optimism, and we can purify our blocked emotions into brilliant light that we can contribute into the world. So the final part of Aquarius is from February 9th until February 18th, and it's a bit of a juggling act. Here we have the Seven of Swords, which is a guy who is helping out. Some people say he's stealing, but I'm telling you he isn't. He is giving a hand and taking on more than he can handle at the moment. So what's the message here? Well, in this part of the year, we should maximize our efforts, especially when it comes to helping others. Take on more and seek new and innovative ways to help others. This image also shows a job unfinished, which tells us that our work is never really ever complete. So stop trying to get to a state of, I'm done and I can retire now. I mean, you can do that, but there will always be more work to do. I mean, look at the state of humanity, never mind in our spiritual work. We need to find a way to do that at this time of year, and it can inspire us to find out how we can do more. We want to be careful with handling the swords, obviously, keeping in mind that we don't want to cut ourselves with our thoughts. Our task in this part of the year is to fulfill our work and promises we have made. This card shows a job undone, remember, so this can indicate that our wishes are not entirely manifesting. This happens because we are not doing our part, whether it be promises or have broken promises or things we've forgotten to do. So our project will manifest in the same amount as we have done in the same amount we have done our part in any area of our life. We talk about this more in Essential Mail, and you can subscribe in the description below to gain access to these teachings in more expansion. So we would do well to use the Aquarius Energy Essential Oil, as always, which has been formulated to overcome the challenges of the month. I've also created a playlist for Aquarius for you to enjoy. And here are just some general key focuses of the month. Groups, water, vases, networks, technology, freedom, saunas, baths, detox, ankles, shins, calves, astrology, stars, telescopes, gardeners, fishing, pictures, peacocks, eagles, chakras, the color violet, humanity, stubbornness, astronomy, and cedarwood. So this has just been an overview of the month of Aquarius, and I wish you all a good one. If you have any questions or want reading, head over to my site, rxander.com, and book a session with me. Thank you, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.